What's going on, everybody? It's me, Working Man, and after getting fucking pissed off with the Power Rangers game, I thought we would continue our playthrough of Sakura Succubus 4. Yeah, I need something just to kind of take my mind off of all the bullshit after that game. I mean, damn it. I mean, pisses me off. Alright. Sucks that there's no dialogue in this game. Let's see. Unseen text. I don't know. Anyway. Wait. Hold on. This isn't. Yeah, this. I already did all this. Why am I back here? Hold on. Oh, okay, load. I was about to say, why the fuck am I all the way back here? Alright. I know, but I wanted to show Hiroki my swimsuit so much I couldn't wait. I had to put it on right now. I want my Meowster to compliment me and call me cute and give me lots of head pats. I'm a good kitty maid, so I think I deserve it. Meow meow. You're the meowest adorable kitty maid ever Cosmos. I ruffled the top of Cosmos' head, which makes her purr in delight. Ayu meanwhile scowls. Don't encourage her, please. You're both acting like morons. Don't be jealous. You mean meowrons. Ayu turns her back on me, then resumes eating her breakfast. She stabs her fried mackerel with chopsticks with a bit too much strength. Her shoulders stiff. You just wait, stupid Hiroki. I look much cuter in my swimsuit than Cosmo does, and I'm not half the tryhard she is. You'll eat your words when you see me. Really? I'm looking forward to it. I gently shake Cosmo's arm, I gently shake Cosmo's arm, off my arm, then begin to eat my own breakfast. As I do, I glance about the succubi assembled around the dining table. I already seen Cosmos in her bikini, and I think Ayu will probably wear the golden one she did in her photo shoot, but I've yet to see Marina, Hifumi, and Hazel in their beach wear. I wonder what swimsuit they picked out. Hifumi'll probably go with something traditional. Marina will be in something expensive and elegant, and Hazel tends to prefer sporty, practical clothes. Simply speculating about it is fun. I can't wait until we hit the beach. Dun, dun. Yay, it's the beach. The ocean is so big and wide and pretty. Woo. Yeah, so? So what? We already know it's the beach, dumbass. That's funny. You don't have to spell it out. We all have eyes and ears too. Didn't you go through the rigmarole, or didn't you go through this rigmarole yesterday anyway? My bad. Sorry if I'm being annoying, but I can't help it. Your beach really does look amazing. I can't wait to go take a dip. It's going to be so much fun. I don't want you to get I don't know how you get so much energy. Weren't you up at the crack of dawn? Up at the crack of dawn, so you could go jogging? That's right. No better way to get your blood pumping. I think your blood pumps a bit too much. I think your but none of it goes to your brain. That's funny. Um, it all gets redirected to those pointless muscles of yours. IU pokes Hazel's exposed stomach, which prompts from her a series of giggles. Hazel's swimsuit is two-piece bikini in bright, striking blue. It favors particularly over aesthetic. Wait, what? It favors practically over aesthetic appeal and covers quite a bit of skin. The cut out on the top, notwithstanding. All in all, the swimsuit is very Hazel. There's something almost tomboyish about it. IU, meanwhile, is wearing the same golden swimsuit she donned during photo shoots all those months ago. It's every bit as tight, glitzy, and impractical as I remember. It clings to her every curve, it clings to her curves, It clings to her every curve so intimately, I can't help but wonder whether it'll cut off the blood circulation to her limbs. It doesn't seem to be hampering her at all that much at the present, at least. What's with your stomach anyway? It's so hard. IU continues to prod Hazel's exposed abs while Hazel giggles and bats her away. Cut that out, IU. It tickles. How can I help it? When you have so much skin on display, you're so shameless. Well, yeah, I am a succubus. It comes with the territory. Hazel grins. I don't see any reason to be embarrassed by my body. I've worked pretty darn hard on it. But even then, my clothes aren't half as skimpy as Marina's. True to Hazel's words, Marina is wearing a very interesting swimsuit. While technically a one-piece, it has so many cutouts, she might as well be wearing a bikini. As I say, I kind of like the chain and everything, that's kind of cool. An awful lot of Marina's skin is on display. Not that I'm complaining, the swimsuit suits her perfectly. It's black, which contrasts with her bone white hair, and the golden ornaments which hang from it accents her dark skin. It doesn't look very practical. I'm not sure you could get much swimming done dolled up like that, but Marina's clothes are so often practical business suits, it makes for a nice change of pace. My, are you admiring me, Hiroki? Marina catches my eye and smiles, her green eyes glinting with devilish amusement. Do you like what you see? Of course he does. He's a simple-minded man. He sees half a boob and can't control himself. That's true. You're appealing to the lowest common denominator. That's funny. And you aren't, little IU, with your with your get-up. Let's see. Please don't try to take the moral high ground with me. You are even more brazen than I. Ha, says you. IU snorts. I know you're dressed in that ridiculous attire. I know why you're dressed in that ridiculous attire. It's because you're a desperately old lady. That's cold. Let's see, the only way you could ever hope to ensnare Hiroki's heart with your saggy body is to show it all off. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. What was that? Marina's expression darkens. She takes a step forth and cracks her knuckles, which makes Ayu retreat. Are my ears deceiving me? I am so old. After all, they don't seem to work. Or wait, what? Are my ears deceiving me? I am so old. After all, they don't seem to work as they should. Or did you just call me saggy? What? No, I never said anything. Let's see. But you did. I heard you. We all did, didn't we, Hazel? Well, I don't want to get IU in trouble. I know how scary Marina can be, but she did kind of bring this on herself. Hazel smiles awkwardly, hands linked out. Hang on. Hazel smiles awkwardly, hands linked at her front, and says, "Sorry, but you're on your own here. I ain't coming to your defense. You dug your grave, now you gotta lie in it. It's possible to dig a grave on the. Is it possible to dig a grave on the beach? Wouldn't it fill with sand again?" Well, yeah, but I ain't talking about a real grave here. So Marina isn't really going to murder Ayu? I wouldn't be too sure of that. She looks pretty pissed. Ayu. Marina is standing face to face with Ayu now. Their noses almost bumping. She seizes Ayu's shoulders, her manicured nails digging into Ayu's exposed skin, and leans in. If Marina's expression wasn't so foreboding, they'd look almost like a pair of lovers. Unfortunately for Ayu, there's nothing lovey-dovey about the aura Marina's exuding. Murderous would probably be the best way to describe her intent. Let's see. Boy, am I glad I'm not the one coming under. Wait. Boy, am I glad I'm not the one coming under her line of fire. Let's see. Marina's a good 5 inches taller than Ayu, who quails in her shadow, looking very contrite. Are there tears beating in her eyes? Yes, Marina. What is it, my dear big sister? Did something occur to upset you? Please. Marina sighs. Don't play dumb with me. You should be only too aware of what you have done wrong. Your thoughtless words have caused me a grave insult. I cannot abide being demeaned, not in the least by a little whelp like you, who does not know her place. You ought to respect your elders and betters, missy. How many times do I have to repeat this before you will learn, or you will listen? Marina's pointed nails dig deeper into Ayu's skin, which makes her squeak. That's funny. You are extraordinarily hard-headed to such a degree it's almost impressive. Though I praised you last night, I am now beginning to fear you are incapable of reform. Not on your own, at least. As your kind, caring benevolence, with each adjective. Marina gives Ayu's shoulders a squeeze. Big sister, I hate to see you walking the wrong path. I want to become a sweet, well-mannered young lady who would not cause herself any embarrassment. In the future, your poisonous tongue may offend somebody more important than I, and I shall not be there to help you. As such, I must punish you. This is the only way you'll learn. What? No, please don't hurt me. This isn't fair. This is my private beach, you know. You washed up... Oh, shit. You washed up old hag. I should be allowed to say whatever I want. It's not my fault I'm cuter and younger than you. Don't take your jealousy out on me. Hey, let go of my arm. Stop it. That hurts. Don't. No. Kia! Marina drags Ayu off at... Hang on. Marina drags Ayu off to an outcrop of rock. The pair ducking behind it and are soon obscured from view, with Ayu's plaintive cries drifting along the beach behind her. Now I wonder what Marina is doing to her. It's probably best not to think about it. I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be pretty kind of funny to see her beating her ass or something. Well, gee, that's something. I feel kind of bad for Ayu, but I guess I'm glad it ain't me for once. Did you think Marina has finally forgiven me? I believe so. Marina can be intense, shall we say, and she holds grudges, but she is not unreasonable. I don't think she has any issues with you at the present, Hazel. That's a relief. I was starting to get kinda sweaty thinking about her punishments. She's not a woman to be trifled with. It's okay. Cosmos gives Hazel a thumbs up. Marina bullies Ayu because she deserves it. But you've not done anything bad for a long time. And you've never called Marina old. Ah yes, this is Marina's pet peeve. She is quite sensitive about it. I noticed that, but I don't really get it. Why does she get so upset about her age? Oh, Cosmos. Sweet, innocent Cosmos. I know you mean well, but you've got to use some common sense. Most women are touchy about their age, especially when they start getting into their 30s. Let's see. But why? Ayu says a lot of nasty things, but they aren't true. Marina is older than us, but she still looks pretty. She's got nothing to be embarrassed about. Maybe not, but we all have our hang-ups, even Marina. She's more delicate than she makes out. No, Marina, don't do that. Not there. If you touch me like that, Ayu's distant squeals are carried across the beach. They mingle with the lapping waves and calling birds and soon disappear. For a delicate woman, Marina can be awfully ruthless. But maybe she hides her insecurities behind her dominant personality. In that sense, she might not be so very dissimilar from Ayu. Is that why they always butt heads? Excuse me, Hiroki, but while I'm pondering this, Hifumi addressed me. She was wearing a two-piece swimsuit like she promised last night. It's a simple design, pure white, but I think it suits Hifumi well, particularly when she's set against her dark hair. She's foregone her lenses, though she has a pair of sunglasses balanced atop her forehead. Maybe she opted for contacts. They're harder to lose than glasses. Let's see. Would you mind applying sunscreen for me? My skin is fair and it burns easily, It is a hot day, and I fear I will turn pink without any assistance. It, let's see, it would jeopardize the many jobs I have lined up if my skin were to start peeling. Sure, I'll help you with your sunscreen. It's not a problem. Are you certain? Sure, it's fine. Helping Hifumi might take my mind off of Ayu and Marina and nah, kya, whatever it is they're doing. Thank you most kindly. You really are a wonderful man, Hiroki. Then I shall leave myself in your capable hands. Hifumi ties a long tress, Hifumi ties her long tresses up in a ponytail, then lays herself down upon a beach towel. Her curved back and rear are angled towards me, and it's with a coquettish smile that she glances at me over her shoulder. Let's see. Does it say what SPF that is? Maybe SPF 50? Let's see. Would you care to begin, dear? The sunscreen is over here. It'd be kind of funny if there was like a mini game where like you had to like rub the lotion. She inclines her head to a small bottle resting by her bag. I kneel by Hifumi's side and take the bottle in my hand. I squirt some of the sunscreen into my palm, then reach to Hifumi's bared back with sticky fingers. Can I start? Please do. I am quivering in anticipation. Hee hee. I press my fingers into the small of Hifumi's back, tracing the curves of her spine. Ah, yes, that feels good. Hifumi sighs. Your hands are very gentle, Hiroki, but there's a firmness to them, too. You're so manly. This guy doesn't seem very manly to me. I am positively melting. I hope not. That doesn't sound very healthy. This guy's a little loser. Let's see. I continue to work the sunscreen into Hifumi's fair skin. I slick her up, massaging her shoulders with her massager. I slick her up, massaging her shoulders, her back, and the top of her thighs. Hifumi sighs. Both are. Let's see. Hifumi sighs both at my ministration. What? At my. I don't know what ministrations are, and I presume the coolness of the sunscreen as it soaks into her skin. Ministrations. I don't know. What the fuck is that? Let's see. If I weren't so accustomed to touching Hifumi, I'd probably get flustered by this. Her swimsuit clad body is incredibly enticing. As are the little moans that spill from her lips. She does often play sexy roles. She's often typecast as a sweet, innocent maiden, but I think Hifumi would make a great femme fatale. Right, I think that should be it. I draw away from Hifumi once I've worked the last of the sunscreen into her back. You can do your front, can't you? I can, though I prefer it. This guy is a total loser. She obviously is, wanting to get laid, and, he's like, you want to do your front, I'm a wuss. I can't grab some ass. Let's see. I can, though I would prefer it if you took care of that, too. I will never tire of your caress, my dear husband. See? I mean, I don't know what the hell this guy is. Like, is he gay or something? Or still, Fumi smiles and her cups her smiles and cups her cheeks with one hand. If or it would not let's see. It would not to become I what? It would not to or would not do to become idle, and you appear you have quite a queue forming for your expert services. Perhaps you ought to tend to them first, lest you get jealous. Huh? What do you mean? I glance behind me, and soon I am confronted with Cosmos and Hazel. Cosmos taking my right arm, while Hazel takes my left. It ain't fair if you only pamper Hifumi. We're your partners too, and we want to be spoiled. I demand equal rights. That's funny. We are unjoined. What? We are unjoined or unjoined. Oh, union. Hang on. Oh, we are unionizing. Can't read. We are unionizing. What you give Hifumi, you must give us or give to us. Let's see. I want you to apply my sunscreen too. And mine. My, you're so popular, Hiroki. Part of me is jealous, but I am happy for you to. But I'm happy for you too. Well, why don't you get over here and I'll oil you up too? I'm glad my future husband is such a respected man. It looks like I've got my work cut out for me, keeping every member of my harem happy, but I don't mind it. This dude's a loser. I mean, damn it. I'm glad, in fact, for the attention. I mean, you gotta know how to talk to these women. Let's see. Who'd be upset about ensnaring the attention? Wait, what? Who would be upset about ensnaring the attention of so many beautiful women? Alright, apply your sunscreen too. Alright, I'll apply your sunscreen too. I'll do Hazel first since she was the first to broach the topic. You wait your turn, okay, Cosmos? Okay, I'll wait patiently. I trust you, Hiroki. I know you'd never go back on your word. This is the life. I use punishment meted out. Marina now reclines upon a deck chair beneath the shade of a parasol. Her long white tresses drape over the back of the chair, and her black swimsuit snugly hugs her curves. Her face is cast in shadow, but I can see a contented cat-like smile playing about her mouth. In one hand she does have a cocktail glass filled to the brim with some alcoholic beverage, or another, it's a reddish-yellow color with a slice of orange skewed on the side of the glass and a parasol protruding from it. When Marina shifts her adjusting her hair, the ice cubes in her drink clink against the side of the glass. It seems like quite the sophisticated cocktail, but its bright colors give it a girlish look. Did Hifumi make that for you? Yes, indeed. I mentioned I was thirsty, and she hastened to mix that drink for me. It's vodka. It's a vodka highball with orange and cranberry juice. It's nothing too fancy, but it tastes divine, or its taste is divine. The citrus orange juice and the tarty cranberry juice pair off so well together, and the vodka gives it such a kick. The ice is particularly refreshing too. I could drink these all day. Marina takes a sip of her cocktail, then smiles. Delicious. You sure look like you're enjoying yourself. Yes, indeed. This is such a nice change from sitting in my office, poring over my monitor, and answering endless emails. It's nice to simply relax every once in a while. And of course, I never turn down a cocktail. Hifumi would make a wonderful bartender. I did not know she was so very gifted in mixing drinks. Now I'm curious. I kind of want to try one of her cocktails too. But maybe I'll save it for later. Are you worried about your stamina? A little. I don't know if I want to get smashed in the morning. My poor dear boy. Marina titters. It must be hard having the constitution of a human. We succubi have higher alcohol tolerance. In general, and can drink far more. It makes me very glad my mother bequeathed upon me this superior body. Foo foo. Ayu says I am getting old, but she knows nothing. I look not a day over 25. That girl has some nerve. I think you look great too, Marina, especially in that swimsuit. You've got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to worry about on that score. Thank you, dear boy. I am fully aware of this fact myself. Of course, I do not like being reassured. It can be trying, enduring the company of succubi who are so much younger than myself, particularly that obnoxious Ayu. She does love to boast. I cannot help get angry at her, though I know she lashes out only because of her own insecurities. Perhaps I should not have been too hard on her, but I fear it's the only way she will learn. She deserved what she got. She was probably asking for it. She said some pretty rude stuff. I am glad you agree, my dear boy. Foo-foo. Marina takes another sip of her drink. She looks like she's having plenty of fun where she is. Where she is. But I decide to posit a what? Post it. I decide to ask her a question I decided to ask her a question to her regardless. Did you want to come swimming with me later? The sea is very smooth and clear. It might be nice to take a dip. Yep, my voice is getting kind of tired. I appreciate the offer, but I would rather I appreciate the offer, but I would rather not. My swimsuit is expensive, and it was not made for splashing about in salty water. I need some water myself. I would not want to tarnish, I would not want the gold details on it to tarnish. If Marina's swimsuit is anything like that tight red dress she wore back at her charity event, it must cost a fortune. I don't even want to think about how many zeros it must have zeros must have been tacked on to the end of that price tag. It's enough to make my head spin. Her swimsuit doesn't seem all that practical if you can't even swim in it. Well, it's not really meant for swimming, it's just meant for looking good, you dumbass. Let's see, but what do I know? That's right, you don't know shit, you know. You're a loser. I've been to several fashion shows, but only in the capacity of a photographer. My knowledge in regards to the industry is a resounding zero. I guess Marina must have picked her swimsuit out based solely upon its appearance. Well, duh. As opposed to its functionality, not that it was a poor choice. Well, no shit. It really does suit her. I think swimming in something more suited to children, I think swimming in something more suited to children, it is not very elegant. Wait, hold on. I think swimming is something more. Oh, it's something more suited to children. Okay, I was like, hold on, that didn't make any sense. It is not very elegant. I fear to thrash one's arms and legs about like a drowning man. That's funny. Cosmos might enjoy it, or IU, and I'm certain Hazel would, but the thought does not appeal to me. I don't know. I like swimming, so it's fun. I can hardly drink while swimming. That's a good point. I'll leave you to it then. Have fun, Maria. Why don't you, just have a drink and chill? I mean, unless you're just not into her. I will, dear boy, and I wish you the same. You should probably entertain those naughty little sisters of mine, lest they get up to mischief. I feel rather too comfortable to discipline IU now. You've got it. If she misbehaves, I'll give her what's what. Give her a good slap like Connery. Let's see. Thank you. I knew I could rely on you. Marina blows a kiss and I depart. Her pink lips glossy with lipstick. Why not try to go for a kiss? I mean, that would make more sense. I mean, these women are clearly into you. So, what is wrong with this guy? She sure... Ow, fuck, that hurt. She sure looks like she's having a good time, but what about me? What should I do? How about throw some balls? I ponder my options for a few moments when... Hey, Hiroki. IU sidles up to me, her voice unusually modulated, soft and girlish. I wonder if her personality shift can be attributed to the punishment Marina rained down upon her. She isn't acting like her usual abrasive self. Well, good, because that was kind of obnoxious. I was wondering, IU toys with her orange twin tails. Could I ask you a question? Oh yeah, it's fine. You already have. Yes, I know, but may I ask you, or may I make a further inquiry? Now, what's with all this inquiry business? She sounds way too formal, and her ingrating, I guess? I don't know. Tones are starting to freak me out. What's up? What's up? You didn't do anything wrong, did you? Wrong? IU puffs herself up, betraying some of her former docility. I mean, this guy is an idiot. He doesn't know how to talk to women at all. Why do you think I've done something wrong? I don't know. There's something off about the way you're talking to me, that's all. Let's see. You haven't killed a man, have you? What? As if I would. A woman, then. Sometimes I want to murder that saggy old hag. Ayu shoots a glare at Marina, who, fortunately for her, is too far away to overhear her, still reclining while sipping upon a fruity cocktail. But no, I would never go that far. I'm no killer. I don't actually like the sight of blood. Really, I didn't think you would be so squeamish. I'm not about to, or I'm not about other. Wait, hold on. I'm not about other bodily fluids, but blood is particularly, or but blood in particular is kinda. Ayu's voice trails off. She frowns. Why am I talking about this anyway? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. Go ahead then. I wanted to ask you before we started making rude assumptions whether you would like to spend the rest of the day in my wonderful company. I thought it might be nice if we could go for a swim or maybe stroll, though it's not like I'm asking because I like you. You're just the best of a bad bunch. I mean, I thought, they said at the beginning of the game that all these women were interested in me, and clearly that's been the case. So I don't know why she's acting like she's not interested. I mean, come on now. I don't get along with any of the others, and I want to stay as far away from Marina as possible, so you'll have to do. So why don't they give me the options, like, maybe as a replayability factor, let me pick some options between what to do with the women, and, I don't know if, I guess they don't have, like, mini games or whatever, but, they could do something here. It feels like, this is just like a linear story with no, like, branching options, really. Let's see. I'm bestowing this privilege upon you, so you had best be grateful. Kneel down at my feet and see, like, something happened. Hey, Hiroki. Unfortunately, Ayu, she's unable to articulate the rest of her order. Cosmo dashes towards us, one-handed waving. I turn to her, and she throws herself into my arms. Her affection, so zealous, it almost bowls me over. Hiroki, Cosmos clinging to my bare chest, and I look up at her. Hold on. Bare chest and looks up at me. Her amber eyes bright. I was taking selfies for a bit, but I think I would have got a whole bunch, or what? But I think I've got a whole bunch now, and I'm getting kind of bored. You don't look busy, so I was wondering, would you mind showing me how to swim? You said you would last night, you promised. Can we give it a shot? I'm excited. Hey, Cosmos. Ayu grabs hold of Cosmos' shoulder, wrenches her off me like she's some sort of bikini-clad, cat ear-wearing barnacle. Don't butt in our private conversation. I was trying to talk to Hiroki. Oh, were you? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. How could you not realize? Are you blind as well as stupid? Can't you read the room? We're not in a room right now, still, Ayu. And anyways, you weren't talking to... Wait, what? And anyway, you weren't talking, you were shouting. I hope you weren't threatening my boyfriend. And I wasn't threatening him. At least I didn't mean to. I only told him, as I've been so good to him, he ought to bend down at my feet and lick my toes clean of sand. Ugh. I'm gonna say, no, I don't want to be licking no feet. That ain't my kind of thing. Ew. Cosmo pulls a face. Let's see. I have nothing against feet, but sand is different, a different matter. It's coarse and rough and irritating. They did the Star Wars line. Oh god. Ah, god, that's good. And it gets everywhere. Oh god, that's funny. Oh man. Who'd want to slurp a mouthful of horrible dry sand? Oh my god, that was so funny. It hardly matters whether Hiroki wants to do it or not. If he truly respects me, he would do it all the same. Really? Cosmos tilts her head sconce, one finger against her lower lip. If you ask me, it sounds like a fetish thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nobody was asking you. Now go away, Hiroki. Now go away. Hiroki's mine. But he's my boyfriend, and he said he was going to teach me how to swim. Let me make the choice. Come on, give me something to do here. Cosmos is right, Ayu. I come between the two bickering succubi before Ayu can yank Cosmos's cat ears. I did say I would help her swim. I'd like to honor my promise, but I asked you. Well, let me pick. Technically, you didn't. My agreement with Cosmos goes back to the last evening, and you didn't sound all that enthused about spending time with me. I mean, seriously. Wait. Is there invisible dialogue or something? Because it's kind of making a noise. Let's see. What was it you said? I think it was something for, or it was something to the tune of, and you didn't sound all that. Wait, hold on, what? Hold on. Weird. Let's see. You do sound like her. You sound a bit like that. Ayu. Whatever. Ayu folds her arms and her head, turns her head away, scowling. I'm past caring. You two are so stupid. You deserve each other. Well, I think I'd rather be with Star Wars girl than, foot-licking girl. Let's see. Go off into the ocean, the pair of you, and get stung by a jellyfish or eaten by a shark. I won't show any sympathy. Let's see. And I'm not upset about being turned down or anything. Huh. Let's see. It was... it's with an explosive harumph. which reminds me of a racehorse that Ayu stalks off, her hands clenched at her sides. What I watch as she departs. I watch as she departs, arms folded behind my back, and then look at Cosmos. She's definitely upset. Totally, I kind of feel bad for her. It'll be fine. I don't want to hang out with somebody who treats the idea like a chore. Dude, she clearly, is putting up a front. Don't you know anything about people, personalities, or anything? Come on. Let's see. If she wants my attention that badly, she'll have to start being more upfront. Let's see. It should be a good lesson if Marina's punishment earlier wasn't. Maybe y'all aren't compatible or whatever. Now, I smile. Let's see. Do you want me to give you a lesson? Aye, Captain. I've never swum before, but I'm eager to learn. I'm going to do my best. Half an hour later. That's funny. New milestone reach. It says you've increased your trophy level. You're 1% to the next level. I guess I've earned 310 trophies. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. Look at me, Hiroki. I'm swimming. Cosmos stares at me, excitable as a puppy, or given the ears on her head, a playful kitten. She's suspended in the salty water, her fingers curled about mine. I told her steady while she kicks her legs to and fro, churning up the surf. I don't know if she's doing I don't know if what she's doing is swimming per se, but she's not sinking, which is a big improvement over her earlier attempts. It looks like she's gained a bit more confidence too. Previously, Cosmos squeaked and squawked whenever her head dipped under the water, but now she seems to have accepted this as a part of the swimming experience. It's kind of funny. Her brow is furrowed, her expression determined. Her swimsuit might show off a lot of skin, but I don't know if she looks all that sexy right now. She's too graceless. I don't know, she looks fine. She is pretty cute, though. It is a bit of a shame she took off the tail before stepping into the water. That would... Wait, what? It's a bit of a shame she took off the tail before stepping into the water. That would have give her look an extra layer of adorableness. Maybe she didn't want to ruin it or something. But it probably get in the way. Well, yeah. Let's see. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. Keep going, Cosmos. If my hands weren't twinned with hers, I'd give her a thumbs up. Do you think you can manage if I let go of you? Huh? Cosmos frowns, and her confidence faltering. Why've I gotta do that? I'm swimming already, aren't I? You are in a sense, but you need to move your arms and your legs. It's no good if you only kick. But I've only just gotten used to that. If I have to move my arms too, I'll sink. That's funny. I mean, why not just start, somewhere a little more shallow, like, say about like 4 or 5 feet deep. Let's see. I wasn't made to float. I'm a succubus, not a witch. That's funny. And I'm not made of wood. That's a good one. That's a good one. I presume you don't weigh the same as... I knew they were going to go there with the Monty Python reference. That is funny. No, I don't. Cosmo shakes her head empathetically, her legs still kicking. Droplets of water are thrown into the air and caught in the sun. Sorry, I was still thinking about that duck thing. That's funny. They shimmer rainbow, and caught in the sunlight, they shimmer rainbow colors. It's quite the pretty sight. At least it would be were my attention not fixated on Cosmos, who does not weigh the same as a duck, and ergo is not made of wood, and therefore cannot be a witch. Kind of like, we got it the first time. You didn't have to do that. Let's see. If you let me go, I'll drown. I'll really drown, and I'll die, and I'll never be able to do all the things I want to do. What do you want to do? All sorts. I mean, come on, dude. And it's clearly what she's, hinting at. I've been reading cute romance manga, and the couples, they do loads of fun, lovey-dovey stuff. I want to ride on the back of a bike with you, and I want to go to a theme park and the zoo. I want to see an elephant and a giraffe. I can't die until then. Those are pretty pure dreams. I'm kind of surprised. I smile fondly. Cosmos fame might be built on the back of her skimpy outfits and scandalous poses, but she's rather innocent. Of all her succubus sisters, she was the one with least. She was the one with the least dating experience before she met me. I'm the only guy she ever known intimately. That's hard to say. And think I'm the only guy she wants to know. Let's see. Though appreciative of her fans, she cares for them a damn sight more than IU does for hers. Cosmos doesn't have any strong relationships with them. Alright, let's go ahead and save, because we're coming up on an hour. Let's see. Let's do that there. My voice is getting hoarse, and I can't read anymore. But it seems like the game's getting a little bit better with, the references and whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So, we'll pick this up, I guess, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, hope you guys have been enjoying this. I mean, like I said, it's getting better. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.